This is going to be the greatest live. So, no want is the greatest want. The reason why you don't get spirituality is because you don't slow down. Hello, Andreas. You're feeling burnt from the sun. The thing is, when if someone is into spirituality, the problem is people don't know how to transmit it. What are you talking about? Did he really want your money? You got burnt by the sun? So you need to slow down. That's why people can't even teach spirituality. Because it's not really a teaching, it's a transmission. And for something to transmit, you need to be completely still. That's why so many people miss this. It's the hidden secret of the world is to become completely still. Hey, dog. That's okay, Andreas. You'll know all the answers in the world if you become still. And you should do anything to become still. It should be, yeah. You can't participate in an illusion if you don't know what you are. Essentially stuck in the video game. You can't live life if you don't know what makes it. Life literally comes from the silence. Yeah, Andreas, your jawline was looking crazy. You're gonna have to tell me what's going on about that, Andreas. The thing is, God is the silence. So when you become silent, you know everything. We don't even have to call that space God. But there's a reason why you hear all these things, such as God is always watching you. He is in your thoughts. He makes life. The creator. Because he communicates with you, that's another word. Is because they are referring to silence. Thank you for joining, Sir Necra. This is going to be like the best live yet. So the silence is where you want to be. Because your thoughts, they cloud your brain. It's like making it foggy. And once you unclear the foggy, all the messages come in clear. You know what you have to do. You know your life mission. Do you understand that? Your thoughts are just this fogginess, and they actually block your awareness. They block yourself, your soul, from seeing clearly. They block God. Thank you, Andreas. If anybody has any questions, feel free to post them. So some people are afraid of the silence. That is just your thought. Some people are afraid of being alone. They've never been alone. But it's not true because the thought is creating the feeling. So when you drop all your thoughts, all your fogginess, then you actually feel like you are the awareness. You feel like God. God is more so an awareness. It's not a thought. If I was to paint like two little eyes in the sky, that would be God. Just these two eyes. And it's the same with us. If we become just still and we see, it's a whole different perspective. Our life completely changes. Why do you feel like that, Necra? Why am I wearing a beanie? Because it gets cold in the nights. It's not warm all day around here. Not yet, Andreas. And it also keeps my hair down. So if you want to know any answer to any question, will you just ask it below? So we're meant to fully express ourselves. And if you're not fully expressing yourself, then it's going to dim your light. You're going to feel off. Because you're not allowing yourself to do what you want. Life is full of limitless possibilities. You need to think of limitless possibilities. When you only think about one thought and it's a negative thought, it cuts off all other possibilities. So your one thought conceives, and you get, oh, this is the only way. This is the only way. Well, okay, but there's unlimited amount of ways. When you create your thoughts, it doesn't matter if you're not in control of it. It creates your reality. That's that's why the next step is to control your thoughts. If you have a negative thought, which you will feel negative from, that's what it a negative thought is not really the idea about it, the thought, okay? You're just feeling negative. It has nothing to do with your thought. You need to change how you feel. So you make a positive thought and you change the chemistry. Am I a GTA 6 character? GTA 6, a lot of people are going to like it. I heard they just delayed it. So it's going to be delayed. It's going to be a lot of fun. And it's going to be better than all the other ones. Way better. And it sucks that it was delayed. It's actually going to be one of those games where the series actually got better. Because I've seen it myself. Most video games get worse. And this is an exception. That being said, I do not like, or I haven't liked Grand Theft Auto. I didn't find that game fun. Yeah. Your hair on your body, especially your head, is antennas. So the hair on your body, one more time, and the hair on your head, the reason why you have it is because it's an extension of your body. It feels the world around you. It's an antenna. Yeah, most of us. There's a reason for buzz cuts too. Yeah. Your mom your mom won't pay the electricity bill. So we change our negative thoughts into feeling positive. Because our negative thought is a blockage. You are the blockage. Only you can stop you. No one can stop you. It is only your thoughts that actually stop you. This is when you go and do great things. People that don't do great things, it's because they let their thoughts stop them. Okay? I'm coming to see that an introvert is just an excuse. It's either that or everybody's an introvert. So the world is never going to work the way you want it until you work your mind. Because this universe responds to how you think about it. I don't care about the shit that other people say. You don't care about the shit. You just listen to this. I'll see you later, Andreas. You have the Grand Theft Auto name. So you rewatch this live. Not necessarily for what I'm saying. Because no one's ever gave you this. Especially on YouTube. But I'm giving you something. Very special. I'm giving you space. It feels good. Because I admit that. It is your meditation. But now you too can take this with you. Because inside of all of us is the silence. It's almost like a trance, except there's a big difference. You're in control. You're hyper aware. Because you feel this energy that you are, and you'll see, oh, I'm not the body. I'm not the brain. I am the soul. And this is a feeling experience. It is a thoughtless state of being. Right now you are being a thought state of being. The truth is, the only truth in this reality is to become a thoughtless state of being. So you are your soul. You may know this intellectually, but your thought is what covers up the muddiness of why you don't feel the divine connection. Because you can't, there's only one simple trick to this reality. You can't think, you can think that you know, and you can think that you feel, but you can't think and feel at the same time. So which one are you doing? You're either thinking, which is what most people are doing, okay? This is why we're here. Or you're feeling your existence. And when you're feeling reality, because we live in a feeling based reality. That's the truth. It's like when you play a video game, your character is just seeing. You don't know what your character is thinking. When you're playing Oblivion, the Sims game, you're just moving the character. You don't have no thoughts. Did you ever think about that? But it's a representation of what we actually are. So our resistance is the thoughts and what we're thinking. To know love is to love silence. And the silence is when the transmission happens. Because reality is always trying to transmit to you, but you have to slow down. If you're running like a chicken with its head cut off, you can never know this. We were just talking about games. I gave my four wishing on GTA 6. That's crazy, Gran Turismo. And if anyone has any questions, please ask them. If you miss this live, it will be posted after this. This is one of the juiciest ones we've had yet. Because if you don't know what you should be doing, well, then through the universe, I'm guiding you. So, what's going on is you're not feeling your heart. Your heart will literally guide you to what you want to do. I don't need to tell you. But since you're not following your heart, most people aren't, and I have followed my heart just naturally, inst- instri- intrinsically, I know what it's like, and so I can guide you guys. And this is a feeling inside of you. So you don't have to think about what you need to be doing. You just listen to your heart. As do what you love. It's calling you. That is God calling you. Every day. People. Hold on. People say they can't hear God, which is reality. And you are life, which is reality. The reason why you can't hear God is because you're not listening. It's whatever your heart tells you to do. So, yeah, the city just represents the collective as a whole. So reality is speaking to you every day. It's every second. In everything that you see every day in your reality that you don't like, you've already came to the conclusion you don't like it. Now I'm sick of the excuses. You change your life. Okay? The reason you have these things is because they're lessons. And so every day it's just a reflection. Yeah. Homemade Ludi, if it's about me, then you don't need to know. And I think you should go. When you feel this essence inside of you, you become life. You feel it. This is everything. It will give you all the answers. There's nothing else you need to know. And you can feel this too. You can start by feeling everyone's comment in here. can start by when people speak to you, really look into their eyes. More so, what energy, what feeling are they giving off? If you want to know any questions to reality, you can ask it. Yeah, I knew homemade Ludi. That's why I told you to leave. Exactly, because I already felt your energy, and that just proves my point even furthermore. Okay? This says nothing about me being an open minded person. You're just putting words and making up words in your head. And then you're saying I'm not as smart as you think you are. Never said I'm smart. The point of this live is to get out of your head. So I don't think of the answers, they just come to me. So again, this isn't about me. But people want to put something to me. Okay? Everyone always gets a category or a name. Because everyone is teaching you a lesson, a guru. Because everyone is the same energy as you. Okay? It's only when they think they aren't or are not. It's how it is. Again, the thought, the whole Bible is just a thought. So is any scripture. Because you don't need to know them. The book should just read a thought, like the title. Because it's making things way more complex than they actually are. Your thought is the veil. It is the illusion. God has given us an illusion. This is the separation. When Jesus was resurrected again, it means he stopped thinking. He found life. We become life. It's not that I even care about answering this question or her. It's not even about that. I understand they want their question answered. And I will answer it. But it has no meaning right now. That's the thing. Yeah. I'm giving you guys the juiciest live. I mean, the other ones are just as great, but it's like every live, the connection's getting more solid. Yeah. So when Jesus was resurrected again, he found his soul. Okay? That's literally what it means. We can talk about stories. We can talk about me all day. I'll tell you anything you want to know about me. But that's diluting us and making us further away from the point. Just as the Bible, it dilutes you. It doesn't give you straight to the point. No one really does in the world. The people that wrote the Bible, and after it's been rewritten, they couldn't tell you the truth. They beat around the bush. In fact, they mentioned the bush in there. Because, there's evil work spirits at play. This is why we can't rely solely on the Bible. Because it is not a direct experience. The Bible's teaching love and for you to be in the thoughtless state. How many pages is it? Yeah. The thing is people, they're always telling us stories. Your story might be interesting, but it's not who you are. It's creating a disruption in your frequency. Oh, I had this trauma when I was 5. It Yesterday my house caught on fire. I'm this person and I built myself up to be this person. When you let go and truly let go, you realize that since you're not thinking, you're just here. And you've always been this awareness. Okay? For lifetimes. You literally merge with God. Jay Dilla, the old school like artist. In the best feeling, and the whole reason I even made this video is so you go for this feeling inside of you. We all felt it in our life, but we forgot it. And the whole reason I'm here, because I've felt it, didn't know about it, because it was just naturally happening. But then I learned about it, and then I had to go through that moment of forgetfulness. So time completely stops once you exit out of your thoughts. Yeah, we're about to end this soon, E7. Thanks for everyone for coming in. That's because I said at the very beginning of this live, it's going to be one of the best lives. You know, we've already been through the string of events leading up to 46 minutes in. Yeah. People want a fast answer. You want a fast answer, right? Well, the reason you don't have the fast answer is simply because you're not taking your time. So people come in, they go out. You just need to take your time. And you'll get the answer you've always wanted. When you draw a picture, you become that picture. It's an expression. When we come from God, like tentacles, we are made in His image. It's a fancy way of saying it. Most people don't experience that. No one really does. Okay. All you do is observe all your thoughts. And then you see, ask yourself, how am I going to react? You have two choices in the world. All your thoughts rely on two choices because I'm going to explain it for you. You can feel negative. I hate this. All thoughts are negative based, or you change it to a positive feeling. Okay? God is a positive feeling. It's limitless. So all your thoughts have underlying two feelings. But they're scripted, decrypted as a thought. When you have a nightmare, what scares you? Oh, it's the feeling. All our life is a feeling. It is reality. Can you feel? So when you don't feel your soul, you do what is in the heart. If you don't do it, well, then you're going to go wherever the ship sails you. Yeah. The best thing to do when you're observing, and this is the hardest point, is to be aware. This is the final point. When there's nothing, this is the beginning of reality. You become aware of space. Simultaneously, you become the space. Because if you look around, space, it's thoughtless. To merge with the thoughtless, which is God in reality, they're all the same. All words are the same word. You become with the thoughtless when you become thoughtless. So, one of my favorite parts is the birds in the background. Yeah. I know like I have a schedule of when the birds chirp. Yeah, it's one of my favorite parts too, E7. No, and that's not offensive at all. No one's offensive to me. It never will be. Because I made a video of why I haven't been mad in 12 years. Because I simply pick not to feel that. Yeah. I'm actually offensive to people. But I love the birds. To recognize that you are the source, yes. We are the creator. Okay? Why do you think this is a video I'm going to be making? It came to me yesterday. People are content creators. What is God? God is a creator. So content creator is just a fancy word. All words are the same. They're all create. We drop content and we just have creator. Words actually block us, the most of us, from seeing the truth. Just pretend right now that you're like a buffalo or a jackal, and we're in Africa You're not thinking about is he going to eat me? What the elephant is doing over there? Should I go drink water? No. How much I should drink? You're just seeing in the animal kingdom. You're just seeing the plants and the stems. They literally have eyes, okay? They are alive. And they're not thinking, okay? The animals, they're just no E7. It is equal. If I was somebody with a big ego or somebody that is not talking spiritually, then it's gonna corrupt your mind. Okay? But listening to the birds, if you can really listen, you can talk with them. More importantly, that will put you in tune. It's the same as listening to me. Yeah. The birds in all of nature are in tune with the soul. Yeah. Yeah. So life, if you ask me, Fizz, what is life about? It's about feeling alive. And what creates the feeling of feeling alive, if you can't feel it, is doing what your heart truly wants to do for. Yeah. You can also have some moments of peace. Do this is what everybody needs to do is do moments, take breaks throughout your day and absolutely do nothing. Go stare at the water. Go stand somewhere where you can just see the whole forest. You're not trying to get anywhere. Okay? This is the end of this live. God bless everyone. May you find this holy, secret stillness. May God bestow blessings on every one of you. Thank you all for coming in. And exactly, we are always in this state of meditation. We just have not come to see it. You know, it's not me actually doing it. You can, it just seems like it on the outside. But when you become still, you'll know what I'm talking about. And that is a great point, Zach. Is when you're here with me and you want to be, or you choose to, you get free meditation. And this is what we're all going for. All right. I'll see you guys later.